Alright guys, welcome to another beer review. So we've got another Mikkeller Beer Club beer, so referral link down below. And we're heading over to Mikkeller, New York, and we're having a look at the wonderfully titled The Truth is Oat there, with Harry being absorbed by an alien in true X-Files fashion. So this is an oatmeal stout clocking in at 6% ABV with LD Beer Project, I want to say that's called. I know someone corrected me in the comments when I did my unboxing of what the brewery was called, but I've not researched it, and I was just really in the mood to end my mini sesh with a bit of stout action. So I think this is a rebrew, because I remember this beer getting a lot of buzz when it was first brewed. But yeah, of course, beautiful homage to the X-Files there with the artwork. And yeah, so this is clocking in at 6% ABV, and even the dogs want to have some as well. So, will it be the dog's bollocks, or will it just be dog's sweaty bollocks? Let's find out. So yeah, oh, look at that, bit of a gusher, bit of a Mikkeller pour there. Yeah, that's an active beer, as you can see, and look how dark the top of that head is. But yeah, beer in the glass, don't know why I said yeah. I don't want to say jet black, but I think it is jet black. Not that I've got anything against beers looking jet black, and did you see my man breasts there? Yeah, but it's a really dark, intense, really heavily varnished oak, and 2 fingers worth of a lovely tan looking head, nice compact bubbles, almost looks like cake batter, when you're not just pouring it, you're literally pouring it on the floor. I've only had a couple of beers as well, but yeah, looking really nice in this Mikkeller Beer Club glass. So on the nose, let's see what we get. And it's definitely oaty. Loads of porridge with a bit of cocoa powder sprinkled on. Very grainy, sweet. There's a really big muskiness which has a subtle smoky undertone. But yeah, that's big sweet. It's like it's ready break, where you sprinkled a bit of sugar on top and put it in the microwave. So then that sugar crystallises and you get a nice crispy top on your ready break or porridge. But yeah, then you get the lovely malt build as well. Subtle earthiness, sweet, dark, caramelised oats. It smells really good, even though I poured a good couple of mouthfuls on the floor. So let's give it a taste and pour it into my mouth. Cheers, guys. Silky smooth. It really, really is. There's that initial hit of carbonation on the tongue, but then it just doesn't necessarily dissolve, but it just sort of like gloops on your tongue. What a weird way to say that, gloops. Loads of dark sweetness in there. It is literally like eating porridge. Porridge with sugar on top, brown sugar, demerara sugar, caramelised, crystallised. That's just, oh. And at 6% ABV, it's just drinkable as anything. It's almost like a dark fruit in there, as if you mix like a plum compote into your porridge. But yeah, that's nice. It's not blowing me away as such, but it's a very solidly brewed stout. What you'd expect from this sort of style. A little bit of muskiness in there. Yeah, I mean it's alright. It's not terribly exciting, but it is wonderfully brewed, and I don't know what's going on with my hair right now. A little bit anticlimactic, I would say, especially for not only a Mikkeller New York beer, but also for the fact that when this was released, I remember it getting a lot of fanfare. But I've got to say, some of the sort of like milk stouts that you get in the supermarkets here in the UK have maybe got a little bit more oomph to them. I mean, it's full of character, it's beautifully brewed, and it's Mikkeller New York. You get to try a Mikkeller New York beer, but I don't know, it's not really exciting me too much. A solid enough drinking experience. It's going to go down ridiculously well because of how drinkable it is. And again, a little bit of like sort of sweetened sort of bit of a sweetened coffee character coming through. This review's a fucking shit show. But I've had much better and interesting oatmeal stouts. But as just a simple oatmeal stout, they've nailed it. Do you know what I mean? I think this sort of stout at this ABV is not something that I would, forgive the pun, gravitate to. It's not really a pun, because gravity could be a pun about every facet of life. But I don't know any alien sort of puns. Although, anybody who wants to go to Area 51, please feel free to do so, because I know it's a joke, but if people were to try and storm Area 51, would that collective of the population really be that missed? Would it be a human tragedy if they got butchered on the borders of Area 51? I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, artwork is absolutely wonderful from Keith Shaw. Yeah, it's just not really exciting. The pun is much more satisfying than the beer itself. Although I say that, and there's really nothing wrong with this beer at all. And the more I'm drinking it, the more oily and engine oil-esque it's getting. So, I mean, I have had Imperial Stouts which haven't had the body that this has, and the decadence in terms of that molecular structure of the body of the beer. But yeah, it's just really... But at the same time, I don't think every beer should have to have, an edition of this, an edition of that, and let's go this way, this way, this way, for it to be, a 10 out of 10 beer. So yeah, if you wanted just a really well-brewed oatmeal stout that's simple but full of flavour, then you could go you can do much worse than this. Is it a 10 out of 10 beer? No. But not every beer has to be. It might be a 10 out of 10 for you. That's absolutely fine. You be you. Everyone has their own tastes. What I say isn't set in stone. I'm not fucking Moses. In fact, was it Moses who had the tablet? I don't know. I make out like this. I'm this well-read and intellectual atheist, but there's a fuck ton about religions that I don't know and can't back up my lack of beliefs with. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because the truth is out there, or out there, I should say. Anyway, I'm not going to moulder too much on this one. I've been giving it thinking my scully, and it's fucking awful. Just drink the beer, shut the fuck up, and go to bed, Peter. Because apparently midweek drinking makes you look like an alcoholic, because I'm slurring my words. I've only had two, sub 6% IPAs. I don't know what's up with me. I had a gorgeous steak though. for my tea. Do need a bit more food, to be fair. See, I really want a donut with this, or something like really dense and sticky and fruity, sweet. But yeah, on a serious note, there's really nothing wrong with this beer. I think its strongest point is its simplicity and how well executed it is. But in terms of my own personal enjoyment, it's just a little bit. So in terms of a rating, I think this is going to get a 6.75 out of 10. Is that harsh? Probably. But right now, I don't really want to go out and get another can of this. But I'm interested to hear about, is it LD Beer? I don't know. LD Beer Project. Someone said it in the comments on my unboxing video of this beer, and I can't remember. And I didn't think to look at that video and get because it wasn't just like telling me the name, but also going into the brew. So whoever you were, I do appreciate it. Anyway, 6.75 seems a little bit of. No, I'm going to stick with 6.75. I can't just, just because it's Mikkeller, go, oh yeah, because I've had some beers from Mikkeller that stylistically and on a subjective level just don't work for me. And that's absolutely fine, because I'm one person who will drink this beer. And I'd imagine the good majority of people who drink this are like, oh wow, this is amazing, which is fine. And then you're going to get people who go like, it's not too bad, which is fine. But for me personally, 6.75 out of 10. Anyway, I know Mikkeller New York can do much better stouts than that. And I'm going to leave it at that. Going to move on. Going to have some food. Going to go to bed. And be in work by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, which I'm not looking forward to. But I can't moan. It's an easy life, all things considered. And yeah, so if you want to be in the 1% of high class beer drinkers, I'm going to put my Mikkeller referral link down below. And that's not just a desperate plea so I can get a discount on my Mikkeller Beer Club box, because I paid full price for this month's box, which I'm fine. The value is well worth it. But anyway, yeah, so link is down below if you've not tried the beer box. And yeah, if you've tried this beer, then I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. I'm a big fan of Mikkeller New York, and I know for me personally, they can brew better beers than this. But it's not a bad beer, so don't misconstrue it and, throw shade on me because I'm like, oh, he's hating on this beer. I'm not hating on it. Fuck off. Please don't. Just go nicely in an orderly fashion. Enjoy whatever you're drinking. Give me your thoughts and opinions, and hopefully you'll join me next time for another beer review. Anyway, I don't know what is up with me. I sound like I'm absolutely fucking wasted, but I've only had 3 beers. Anyway, see you guys later. Cheers. Shit show. Absolute shit show.